morning. I'm glad you're here. You might be leaving in a little bit, but that's okay too. I would like to leave too, but I can't. It's just time that I face my fears. No, it's not fears. It's just I'm dreading the thing that I want to do today. You might not know that this door behind me is our basement. I've never shown you anything of it, and that is because it's kind of a dungeon. I would kind of compare it to the den where Daniel was in, the lion's den, except for the lions. I haven't seen any lions in there so far. So, yeah, I might be over-exaggerating a little bit, but that's just a little bit. I've been dreading this for so long. It's creepy. It's not bad. Like, I've seen worse. The house that we lived in before, it was a lot worse than this, but I never had to go down there. We were just renting the place, so it was different. But this now, I have my extra decorations and things like that in there, and it's a great place to store things like that. And in the fall, I plan to store my potatoes, onions, and canned food in there as well. So I want to get it cleaned out and organized so it's actually doable going down there and getting something. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, I just had to come up for a while. Was I over dramatic? I don't think so. Except for there's not lions in there. But there's spiders and there's bugs and there's cobwebs and lots and lots of dog hair or pet hair. So, whew, I've been dreading this for the whole time. Since we moved in, I've been dreading this. And I just trust that the Lord will give me the strength that I need to get this done. This is a grandfather clock, and I don't have a space to set it up at the moment, and I don't want it on the floor just in case we would ever have water in here. So I have a tire. The tire was in here, and I figured it would work perfectly to set it on there, and I have it a little space between the walls in case they get damp, which I don't think they would. This basement is pretty dry. This basement is pretty dry overall, but I just want to be safe. And then I'm gonna move all the rest of the boxes probably here somewhere. I had a little bit of a lunch break, and now I left Jemias upstairs because he was so bored here. Because I don't want him crawling around. First of all, the floors are terribly dirty, and then there's all the things like wires and all the things. So I didn't want him crawling around, so I left him upstairs. Obviously, I can hear him somewhat, and then I have the little baby monitor. I set it up. Right now, I can't see him, but I know he's in the living room. So I can pretty much see the whole kitchen, so I will continue working here for a while and listen to him play upstairs, and hopefully he's good for a while. So I got that corner all cleaned up. As you can see, it's all nice and organized, and it took me quite a while. I fixed the floor right here. These are just the square plywood pieces that you put together. So this corner here was not finished, and I finished that as far as I could. You can tell I couldn't quite finish it all the way to the edge, but I finished it as far as I could. And then I cleaned this shelf off, and I do want to put all my paint and things like that on there, and I want to put that in that corner. So I really hope that I can finish today, so I will start working again. Sorry, my filming isn't very nice, but I'm gonna try. It's not very easy filming down here. The lighting is just very weird because the lights are pretty much the same height as my head, and yeah, it's just weird. But anyways, I'll keep working, and I guess enjoy.
I was counting my blessings, I felt beaten down. I was looking for a calling, felt lonely in a crowd. I was searching for the answers, too blind to see the signs. He was always by my side. He shed his light and picked me up. I'm saved
Alright, it's been a day. I am really tired, but I got it almost done. I have a few things that I want to do here. So there's some bugs and spiders here, so this is what I'm gonna spray around the corners, under the window, because we're not really in here, and it says it's indoor and outdoor, so I've found that it works pretty good with keeping bugs and spiders out. So I'm gonna spray the whole thing, well, just around in the corners and around the floor. So, and then I think, oh, I want to replace the furnace filter and check the, I don't know what it's called, HIV unit filter or something like that. Time for a tour. I fixed the floor here. I don't know if you can see a difference. I sure can. Before. After. Ah, it feels good. It's still not like cozy in here, but it serves its purpose. This water softener here, I didn't even dust it. It needs to go out. It's not even hooked up. I don't even think it works. This is the water softener we use. I cleared this corner out. This is where I plan on putting some shelves up later on for my potatoes and canned goods, to store that down here, because I know it would stay good for a lot longer because it's cooler in here and dark. So, and then in this corner I have all my storage bins, and then there's also some empty boxes right there. That's a box where my table was in. I still keep it in case I need it, like for painting, like spray paint something, or who knows. And then this is a corner that I set up for paint. Those are doors that I could put on the shelves that I have in the kitchen, like the built-in cabinets, the open shelving. So I could put doors on there if I wanted to. And then just some extra things like, I don't know, faucets and all of that. I just put everything that's home related or home renovating related in that corner. And then I just vacuumed the floors. I know it might have looked a little crazy to do so. The floors are just plywood, and I had a hard time sweeping everything up, and vacuuming it worked pretty good. So as you can tell, it's a little bit wet in here. And now it makes sense why they have a complete river built for the water spout outside. So, and it's not even set up, but I thought, whatever, doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. But now I know I have to set it up again so that there's not a ton of moisture like close to the house. So when it runs out of off of the roof, it needs to get away from the house so that this stays dry here. But it's no big deal. It's dirt floors anyways. And then there's extra plywood tiles, if you call it that. And I guess there's not much more to see. I cleaned the window, and I cleaned all of this. I think these two I could technically get rid of as well, but I'm not sure, so I'm just gonna leave them for now. And then I took off a lot of random little screws and hooks and all of that. I put some extension cords away better, that we don't have them on the floor here. Just random stuff. It's still just a utility room, but it's so much better. There's not much cobwebs. I'm sure I missed some, but I got a lot of dust out of here, and cobwebs and all the things, and it will work great for storage and utility room and things like that. So I'm just happy that I got it done, and I was happy that you guys joined me and motivated me to finish it because it was not the best day ever, but I'm just happy that I did it, and I will need to wash my hair. I am completely covered in dust and cannot wait to get a bath. Anyways, thank you for joining me on my very pretty aesthetic looking video here. Thank you for not leaving, and thank you for sticking with me through all the dust and everything. But yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye!